You might find it hard to believe, but the only Dragon Ball game I actually played was Fortnite. No, but seriously now. Growing up as a kid, I never really watched Dragon Ball ever or even played any game. So today I gave Dragon Ball Sparking Zero a chance and also went for the Platinum Trophy. This game has a total of 50 trophies, and the first thing I did was complete the main story, which are called the episode battles. And I started off with the Goku saga because also it's the only one available in the start of the game. And as I said before, I don't know anything about the story of Dragon Ball because I never watched, I never played anything, so I don't know nothing. And after playing this game, I still don't know nothing. Because, at least for me, I think the game for a person that never watched Dragon Ball explains everything too fast. And I can take this first fight as an example. So, as you can see, I'm fighting Raditz and I'm defeating him. But after defeating him, the cutscene that appears right after doing so, it's him with my son out of nowhere. I just think they don't really explain the things here because they are only trying to show the most important parts, but for the people that already watched the TV show, everything makes sense. But at least for me that I don't know literally nothing about Dragon Ball, like who is Goku, like who is Vegeta, like I don't know nothing, I'm really not understanding much here. After literally 1 or 2 fights, they put you against this giant motherfucker, and this fight is the worst way to say hello to any game possible. I was stuck in this one for like 30 minutes or something like that. I honestly think this game had harder fights, but since this one was at the beginning of the game, it felt like hell. But after a little bit of time, I finally did it. Okay, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! F*** you, motherfucker! F*** you! Let's go! Shortly after killing that giant monkey, I won my first trophy for winning 10 matches, which you can do in any game mode. Let's go. After defeating Cell, I thought I had finished the Goku saga, but I didn't know yet I needed to do specific things to move further, because you also have alternative endings and also these what-if scenarios that don't follow the actual storyline of Dragon Ball, but it's just a what if this happened basically. But since I didn't know about this yet, I just did every character until the end without worrying about that for now. While doing the Vegeta saga, after defeating Zerbon, I unlocked another trophy for reaching player level 5. A while later, while doing the Gohans and the Piccolo saga, I got 2 more trophies for unlocking 10 characters and for winning 1 million Zenny. And I won a trophy for that. And while playing the Piccolo saga, I actually got my first what if trophy by accident, and it's basically what if Piccolo actually helped Goku versus the androids fight, and basically instead of being Goku lending a hand to deal the final blow to Cell with Gohan, Piccolo will instead step up and we will see Gohan and Piccolo team up and end Cell once and for all. And I won a trophy by that. After that, I went to fully complete every character main saga, but did one special Goku saga by accident, which I basically go and help Piccolo against the androids and defeat them. Damn! After a while, I arrive at the Tournament of Power and I defeat everyone. Especially Jiren, which I fought against like 8 times and also was the final epic battle. And I finished the credits. Damn, my first time watching the credits, okay. And I won a trophy for that. Completed Goku's saga. Let's go. After Goku, I completed the main saga for every character, starting off with the Vegeta saga, which I basically fought against Frieza first, then the androids and Cell. Bye bye Cell. And finally Majin Buu, completing the main Vegeta saga, which I thought it would be bigger, but still I will need to come back to all of these later to do the alternative scenarios. Gohan's next. And in this one you start off with Goku training in the time chamber just for when you to get out, be in the Cell games, and fast forward a couple of fights you defeat him. Yes sir! And right after doing so you encounter Deborah and defeat him, and Majin Buu as well. Come on Majin Buu, f**k off. Just for the Earth to be attacked by Frieza and his team. After a little bit of fight, Frieza shoots you and Piccolo gets in the way, avoiding you to get hit. Then you get really mad, but Goku comes and finishes Frieza up. Arriving shortly after in the Tournament of Power, which you fight Frieza, but it's just a bait to actually defeat Frost, and finally Dispo. I'm not a kid anymore. Complete Gohan's saga. Piccolo is a pretty short one, it only has 8 fights and it starts with you training with Gohan. While doing so, Vegeta and Nappa appear and he dies, being revived shortly after by the Dragon Balls, and the Frieza attack starts once again. Finally, we fight against the androids and Cell, which we can't defeat, letting him achieve his final form, that way ending the Piccolo saga. Next up, we got the Frieza saga. And this started really hard because you fight against 4 characters in a single fight 2 times, after that you are defeated, and you turn into Golden Frieza and get defeated again. Finally later, helping in the Tournament of Power, I won a trophy for winning 100 matches, and another trophy for finishing the Frieza saga. I went to play some online matches with my friend that actually is top 12 in the world in first platinum achiever in this game, representing Portugal, and got the trophy for playing 3 online matches. But I will still have to fight many more battles for the next online trophy, but that one is for later. After playing some online matches, I went and completed the Black Goku saga, which is a pretty quick one, but for me, the final fight while you are fused Zamasu was one of the hardest in the entire game. It's not because it's hard honestly, it's because you need to let Trunks finish you with his sword slash move, but I tried this one so many times and he was always failing, or I just died, or basically something happened and it was really annoying. But then, after a while, I finally did it and completed the Black Goku saga. You only unlock the Jiren saga after you complete the Goku's main one first. This is also a pretty short one, it's only in the Tournament of Power. This one I really liked and was actually challenging versus Goku Ultra Instinct. But after I fight with him, the game gave me 7 Dragon Balls, but I still had the previous ones from the Goku saga. So I went back and summoned Super Shenron, that gave me a wish, and I chose for him to raise my player level, giving me 2 trophies, one for having the wish granted and the other one for actually reaching player level 20. And since I was here, I also summoned normal Shenron, that I earned because of the pre-order of the game. Okay, so back at the Jiren saga, I only had 1 fight left, which you lose and get thrown away by Goku and Frieza. Strength is justice. Completed Jiren saga. Let's go. Only 1 more saga left and I can start working on the alternative scenarios. And that saga is Future Trunks. This one is a pretty small one and it starts with 1 fight against Vegeta. Bye bye, Papa! And then goes to the Goku Black fight. And this time, since you are Trunks, of course, you finish Goku Black with your sword. And then you have the choice to stay and train or to return to your world. And to finish the main saga, you need to choose to return to your world. The other option is an alternative ending that I will talk about in a little bit. Mortal or God, I won't lose. Completed Future Trunks saga. Let's go. After completing all of the main sagas, on the main menu there are a lot of quick trophies you can get. So I got them all. Firstly, I customized the character. Yes. Then I edited the player card, and this one I actually thought it was glitched because I didn't know, but in the edit title screen you actually have icons and titles, and I didn't know about this and I was like 20 minutes trying to figure this out until I finally did it. After that, I bought some characters, giving me a total of 40. After that, while buying some ability items, I won a trophy for spending 1 million Zenny, and 2 more trophies for buying 10 and 50 ability items. Lastly, I went to the Xeno orders, that is basically quests that you can do that will give you skins, titles, XP, whatever. And by doing this, I unlocked 2 more trophies for earning 1 title and for 100 titles as well. Now, with all of these trophies out of the way, I started to work on the alternative sagas, starting off with Goku. And Goku has 3 what if trophies, and I previously mentioned one, so I only need 2 more. And I started off with the longest one, and basically you go alone to fight Reddits with Krillin instead of working with Piccolo as you should. Goku here doesn't die as he is supposed to, and him and his team start to train for the arrival of the other Saiyans, and after defeating them, Vegeta actually joins you and helps you fight Frieza. This is the main difference here basically, and after that I earned myself the trophy. And for the next one, it's almost the same route, but this time you actually fight alongside Piccolo, but you need to beat Raditz really fast before Piccolo can charge up his special beam attack. And in this one Goku also survives, but you discover Super Saiyan earlier and you fight off with Vegeta that did it as well. And after both of you fight, the chapter ends, and it's basically that. Next up we got Vegeta, and he only has 2 what if trophies. And this first one, it's pretty cool. It's what if instead of Gohan defeating Cell on the Cell games, it's Vegeta and Trunks. But actually before this last fight, you need to fight Trunks in the time chamber and you need to beat him in like 30 seconds or something like that. It's completely ridiculous. I struggled pretty hard on this one, but eventually I did it. Okay, Paratal Bond, let's go. And for the second and last one, you need to be able to shake off the brainwashing, but to be able to do this, you actually need to go to the battle before and beat Kid Trunks with getting hit the least possible. After you do that, you defeat Babidi and go to fight against Goku in the tournament. Gohan is probably my favorite one because of this what if scenario, and it's instead of existing a Goku Black, what if it was a Gohan Black? And at first when I played this, I actually thought he existed on the original Dragon Ball story, but just not on the game. But after researching, I discovered it's just for this what if, and I think that's a pretty amazing thing they did. After that I did Future Trunks, and this one it's a longer one. It actually has 3 endings instead of 1 like Gohan's. For the first one you need to beat Zamasu and Goku Black very quick, and I actually struggled on this one and it was actually hard. But by doing that you are able to seal Zamasu away. Then you have 2 more. For both choices you need to choose to stay here and train, but you need to defeat Vegeta, Piccolo and Gohan really fast. After you do that, you have a chance in the Tournament of Power, and when you arrive you have 2 choices. First I went with Follow Vegeta, and both choices are pretty much the same. In this one you help Vegeta win in a tournament, and after a cute goodbye by him you return to your future. And the other choice is pretty much the same, but instead of helping Vegeta, you help Gohan and defeat some different enemies. And I'm almost done with everything from the episode battles. Next one is Frieza, and this one only has 1 trophy, but technically is 4 what ifs in one. In this mission right here, you need to defeat both Goku and Vegeta in a specific time. It's not that hard honestly. Once you do that, Lord Beerus comes and says for you to make a team to enter the Tournament of Power. And right here you have 4 choices. You actually need to do all 4 for the trophy, and each one also has a different ending. Goku Black has only 1 what if trophy, and this one, oh boy, it was so hard. It was probably the hardest one for me, for sure. I don't know what it was, but I was just not doing it fast enough. And after that fight you have a couple more, but those ones were pretty easy for me. And this alternative scenario is basically what if Goku Black defeated Goku, Vegeta and Trunks. And quick story short, Goku Black destroys the whole universe.
その後、この世界が、この宇宙がどうなったのか、それは誰も知る由も。
Nice. I like this one. I really like this one. Finally, the last one I needed was Jiren, and he only has 1 what if trophy as well. And this one you can easily guess what is. It's what if it was actually Jiren that won the Tournament of Power. The fights on this one I knew were pretty hard, and on the wish that Shenron gave me earlier was a Dragon Orb. And what this does is you are able to complete the side chapters on the lowest difficulty, because you actually need to complete all of these in the normal one. But since I had this and I knew it was going to be pretty hard, I used it. And yeah, it was pretty easy to do with this. And the finish cutscene on this one was one of my favorites because I wasn't expecting what happened, and I'm not gonna spoil it to you. This one is actually really incredible. Go play it for yourself. This one was amazing, bro. This one was amazing. Damn. True Strength. Completed the True Strength chapter of Jiren's saga. And officially we completed everyone's saga. Everything from the episode battle. Everything. And the all-knowing as well. Complete 21 sagas in episode battle. Let's go. Finally, I was done with everything from the story. Now I only need to do some quick things except for the last trophy I got. That was the worst one on this game by far. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. First, I watched 20 special banter scenes, and this one it's basically when two characters share a history fight against each other. So I just did Goku Z meet Super Saiyan against Frieza Z full power. Right after I went to the special scenes, and I like to think of this as like extra and goofy what ifs. It's literally just some fights with a random story that were pretty funny to do. You only need to complete 30, but you have a couple more than that. So I skipped some that were pretty hard, but some that I did were also pretty hard. Nothing compared to what I've been through already. And finally, Dream Battle. Completed 30 bonus battles. Let's fucking go. Soon after, I did 20 special finishers that for now only exist 3 possible ones. I just did the same one over and over again. I needed to finish my enemy with my angry Kamehameha, that way triggering a special finisher. Okay, so now I only need to complete all of the tournaments that exist, and you can actually do this online. And since I still needed 100 online matches, I tried to do both at the same time and win an online tournament. Bro, what the fuck, bro? I'm fucking horrible in this game, bro. So yeah, basically I had a really hard time and I didn't win a single game. And actually, while I was playing the tournament, I won the trophy for playing 100 online matches. Bro, I'm fucking horrible in this game. I'm just gonna do this in offline mode. Forget about it. As I just said, I went to do the tournament trophies, but in offline mode of course. And it was pretty easy to do all of this. And in total there's 5 tournaments, which are the World Tournament, the Other World Tournament, the Cell Games, the Tournament of Destroyers, and the Tournament of Power. Finally, the last trophy I need, and I left the worst one for last. In this one, you simply need to summon Porunga. It seems simple, right? And how do you do that, you might ask? Basically, you need to play against CPU in player 1 versus CPU mode, and simply win in any way possible. But it's just stupid because there's like a 5% chance, or even smaller, I don't know, for them to drop. And when I tell you I was here for at least 2 hours just doing this strategy right here, that I think it's the fastest one possible, simply choose Gogeta and go against Mr. Satan. And you also need to put out of bounds activated and have an ability item that makes you start with your ki to the max. And simply as soon as the game starts, you use your attack and he gets always out of bounds. And I did this for more than 150 matches, and I had like 3 or 4 that actually dropped earlier while I was doing the finishers. I was literally just farming Dragon Balls, Porunga Balls, I'm sorry, and I literally fell asleep right here on my chair, and I just woke up like 2 hours later and I need 1 more Porunga. So I was literally just in automatic mode, like eyes closed, doing the exactly same thing just to farm. And yeah, I need 1 more Porunga, so let's go and get it. Ah, Shenron, come on, give me a Porunga Ball. Yes sir! Dragon Ball Porunga, yes sir! The last one I need. Let's go get this fucking platinum. I think Porunga is so rare because instead of one wish like Shenron and Super Shenron, he gives 3 wishes, but still I don't think it's worth the grind, honestly. But after he gave me the 3 wishes, let's go, come forth Porunga! Summon Porunga and had the wish granted, and finally, sparking! Let's fucking go, obtain all trophies. Let's fucking go, bro. Loving, bro. Amazing game, amazing platinum, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. I absolutely love this game. As I said before, I had never previously played any Dragon Ball game, and it was actually because I didn't like the type of fighting game it was, because I'm more used to Tekken, Mortal Kombat, all of those games. But after playing this one, it changed my mind completely. The fighting is really good, I'm still getting used to it, but I promise you I'll get there. And the story itself, I got really interested that I'm actually now watching the original Dragon Ball series to get in pair with everything. In PlayStation says I played this for 46 hours, but I was actually a lot of time just AFK with the game open. I think this one actually took me like 30 hours. If you guys like this video, please consider leaving a subscribe down below. Also leave a like and comment what you think about this game and what you think about the platinum as well. And if you like trophy hunting videos, go watch my other 2 videos as well. I'm still working on more, don't worry. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.